Welcome back. It's time for Media Watch on France 24. We round up the top stories in the international media, and James Creedon is here on set with me for that. Hi, James.
Hi, Lana.
And we're looking at the French presidential campaign. As often these days, the election is a couple weeks away, even less. Starting with the far-left candidate, Jean-Luc Mélenchon, and a rather interesting video clip.
That's right. Now, I think echoes of the Obama Girls video back in 2007.
Remember that, an Obama fan back then during his first campaign for the presidency.
This is it. I suppose pointing out that he had a certain appeal with the ladies, maybe, or certainly trying to ratchet that up. Let's listen into it, actually.
On Hillary in debate, won't you pick up your phone? 'Cause I got a crush on Obama. Wait till 2008. Baby, you're the best can.
What does he have to do with it? And do girls have a crush on Jean-Luc Mélenchon?
That's what I want to know.
Right.
Tell me.
Well, one girl does. Her name is Victoire, or Victory. And
That's convenient. How appropriate.
Right. Nobody seems to know where she came from or who she is. But let's take a look at this video of Victoire, I suppose, raunching it up for Mélenchon.
Down, down, tick it down. Down, down, tick it down. Prends le pouvoir sur moi, oh Jean-Luc. Je veux que tu sois comme un passage piéton, un repère en béton, pas un truc en carton. Moi je m'appelle Victoire, je suis ton plus bel espoir. Toi tu t'appelles Jean-Luc et ça c'est ton truc. Et je t'avoue que ça fait du bien.
Right.
All right, that's not bad.
The lyrics make no sense at all, I think. I want you to be my pedestrian passageway, my what was it? My concrete.
James.
So I
Don't knock.
What I thought was weird is there, and what people on social media have been pointing out, Mélenchon appears on a Couples poster and on a Dolce & Gabbana poster. This is the far left candidate who would not be associated with top end brands, right? So I think this mightn't necessarily be something that he would approve of. So it's yet to be seen whether it's complete satire or something that his camp wants to put out there to make fun, or in any case.
I think it's very convenient that her name is Victoire, French for victory. That makes me wonder really where she comes from and whether it was set up.
It's not doing him any harm, even if he is on a Dolce & Gabbana poster topless.
I don't think so. And we're staying with Jean-Luc Mélenchon. He's getting some international interest, some coverage from the international press.
That's right. He's now the third man in the race. He's certainly doing very well. The New York Times was talking about him over the weekend, as was the BBC. Here's a headline by their Hugh Schofield. Now, in the very last paragraph of that very long, I suppose, feature piece on Jean-Luc Mélenchon, they mentioned one detail, that he called me a connard de journaliste. Right? Now,
should we translate that?
What would you say? A journalist beep, right? It's a bad word. Now, look at the French media, because they picked up on that as the main detail to focus on, because he has a reputation of getting angry with journalists, criticising the profession of journalism for focusing on issues that aren't very serious when there are big questions to be dealt with. Let's take a look at one moment with where he got very angry with a journalism student in 2010.
Personne s'est dit, tiens, je préférerais dans une maison close qu'aller chercher les putes au coin de la rue. Voilà, j'ai jamais entendu quelqu'un me parler de ça. Sinon, vous et votre sale corporation de voyeuristes et vendeuses de papier. Tu fermes ta petite bouche, tu me parles de politique. Moi, je te parle de médias et de ton métier pourri. Si je veux vous parler du titre du Parisien, petite cervelle.
There you go, petite cervelle, pea brain. So he has a reputation for not being too easy on journalists. And here the French media is saying, and now it's even a BBC journalist who's getting it.
It's really coming out. It's becoming known.
Yeah, strong character.
Finally, some people might be election weary. We've read so many serious articles about polling figures, etc. You've got one piece about how to say each candidate's name in sign language.
That's right. A lot to do with ears. Let's and Libération. let's take a look.
Show us.
Let's take a look.
For Nicolas Sarkozy, you either have this sign, a pointed eyebrow like this. The other sign he's given is pointed ears. A third one is with two handguns. That's from his time as Interior Minister. Hollande is the same sign as for the country Holland. Or this sign for the beauty spots on his face. Eva Jolie is like that, her glasses.
And then Bayrou is big ears as well. So Sarkozy was pointy ears and Bayrou is big ears, which is pretty politically incorrect, it has to be said. So who knew that sign language was so, I don't know, so irreverent?
All right, thanks very much for bringing us some much-needed comic relief.
Right.
James Creedon, that was Media Watch on France 24. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned, more news is coming up.